now a traffic update. Currently, the autobahns between Edith and Anchorville, as well as Edith and Longport, appear to be relatively clear in both directions. However, owing to the rocket launch planned for this afternoon, the outbound route from Edith to Longlie is currently backed up for 50 Salge. As this congestion is likely to escalate and repeat on the route back this evening, caution is advised for those heading to Eastern Calvert.
Next up, we have a report on the Republican Army's joint mock exercises, also scheduled for today. The presidential office states they will be done to assist Project Startaker for a prompt response to falling debris in the event of a failed launch.
It sounds like the Air Force and Army are finally on the move now that they're just under 3 hours before launch.
Yes. Evidently, we can no longer take these joint mock exercises at face value. Kedra... Judith...
Can't blame them for getting lost in their heads after everything they heard.
In any event, time is of the essence right now. We ought to thank the good inspector for expediting our transit.
Yeah. This baby will let us zip down south along the Autobahn. Speed limits be damned. Just gotta make it back to Edith by around 11.
The first Grimcat and the Sword Hermit who made an appearance here are also in the mix, evidently. Oh, and about that other assistant of yours, Epstein's great-granddaughter. I wonder if she's with them too.
You can explain, can't you, Mom?
Yes. But keep in mind that these are my mother's affairs. All I can offer is either hearsay or my own guesswork. This much I can say for sure, though. She, Professor Hamilton, and Agnes's grandmother shared a close-knit relationship. Nearly 6 decades ago, my mother lived in the capital as an orphan. Crime was so rampant back then that by the age of 12, she was already a habitual pickpocket and burglar. It was then that she snuck into the home of a certain somebody. That somebody was none other than Sheena Dirk, the hero of the Democratic Revolution, over 70 years old and long retired from the world of politics. She played on her piano a melody that drew my mother in, ridding her of all notions of thievery. A series of events later, the two had bridged their multi-generational divide, becoming close friends. From what I gather, it was through Sheena's instruction that my mother discovered a new side of herself as a chansonnier. Not long after, Professor Epstein arrived from Le Mans State at the Republican government's invitation. They had brought him in to design Trion Tower, during which time he stayed at Sheena's residence. In order to select and survey potential locations for the tower's construction, he had my mother, who was familiar with the capital, act as his guide. Shortly thereafter, His disciple Latoya and foster daughter Lilia also came to join him in the Republic. Though this threw my mother off at first, she and the girls soon took to one another, and before long, a site for the tower was decided. As a reward for her help, Professor Epstein gifted my mother the Phantanox Compact. If I had to guess, that little transformation tool may have been created using the same technology he used to work on the Genesees. That's likely the reason it reacts to them every now and again. In any case, my mother accepted the compact despite her hesitation, kicking off our family tradition of working double lives. As for Latoya, Lilia, and the professor, they continued to keep in touch even after returning to Lamont State. 2 years later, however, word of Professor Epstein's death suddenly reached Sheena and my mother. My mother then took a horse-drawn carriage to Lamont and reunited with Lilia and Latoya. The loss of the professor resulted in much turmoil, and amidst it all, my mother was tasked by Latoya and Lilia with bringing the latter back to Calvert in secret. Lilia was then taken into Sheena's household, spending several years with her under a different surname. When Sheena eventually passed at the age of 80, Lilia, with my mother's aid, learned to fend for herself at 18 and began living on her own. From then until the day Lilia left this world at age 46, she and my mother supposedly remained the best of friends. And included in their circle, I'd wager, was Latoya Hamilton, the only one of the 3 disciples who knew the truth.
Thanks, Mom. We'll hear the rest straight from Grammy's mouth.
As you ought to. Both as her granddaughter and the Grim Cat of today.
Oh, good. You're still here. I think you'll appreciate what I've brought.
Aha. Might that be?
A lifesaver is what it is. About time we hit the road then.
We'll have Giordano give us a lift back to the capital once we've made sure those vestiges didn't leave any nasty surprises behind.
We can fill Bermonti in on the details too. So you guys just focus on getting to Agnes, okay?
Me? I plan on hitching a ride myself, right after my checkup at noon. Anything to Van Moose before those debt collectors catch my to lend you kiddos a helping hand.
I'm still not quite following, but basically, you've got important business to attend to back in Edith, right? Safe travels. Let's hang out again the next time you're in the area, Reset.
What my asswipe of a dad does means F all to me. The Oathbreaker pulling his smarmy nose out of our crap, though? Now that was a twist.
No kidding.
Well then, with the face beneath the mask confirmed, it's my cue to pack it in and bow out. Don't take this as your reward for the 4 SPG. But I'll keep an eye on these parts in case those dregs try to pull a fast one. For today, at least.
Guy must have had some hang-ups from his old job at the Order of the Moonlight Horse. Anyway, sounds like the other enforcers are in the wings, so we'll let him play sentry in the meantime. On that note, it's a small surprise you opted to tag along with us.
Hardly. I'm pretty positive Ix already skipped town anyway. Besides, you put a lot of work in for my request. I've got to make that up to you on some level.
Yeah? In that case, the more the merrier.
A girl of integrity after all, I see.
We're happy to have the extra firepower, too.
Definitely. Right now, getting to Agnes and Ren takes precedence. Bad news, though. Both of their Zyphus are completely isolated from the network. The only explanation that comes to mind is that they're in some kind of special, signal-restricting environment.
That figures.
It's the same with Grammy. But that aside, Catra...
You holding up okay about your own grandma?
I am. Finding out Kevin has been after her all this time did come as a shock, obviously. But she has more than a few allies. And my gut tells me Swin and them have their own plans brewing. That being said, I'm not exactly accepting of everybody on her side.
Catra...
The particulars elude us. That is, until you can inquire about them directly.
My thoughts exactly. I have a hunch we'll get a chance to make contact after the launch is over. One way or another. Yang and Essie are probably ready to act too, so... All I can do now is stick to the Spriggan way.
Listen to you, talking the talk.
Do allow us to assist when it comes time to walk the walk, as it were.
Yeah. Besides, this is Professor Hamilton we're dealing with. No way she doesn't have her reasons. But first, we need to meet with Agnes and Dominique and see what they know.
No need to tell us twice.
You said it. This time, I'm gonna be the one grilling Grammy for a change.
Bermonti's already on the case, so a lead is sure to follow soon.
Jack and Hal caught me up a bit ago. Sounds like things have gone upside down and sideways. That aside, I was able to pinpoint the limousine that picked up Agnes and company late last night. They seem to have made their way into the presidential office in the Von Tai district, but there hasn't been any other movement since.
almighty. It's just been one bombshell after another this entire call. When Inspector DeSwanee reported the Anchorville case as more or less closed, we figured that was that. But then he ordered me to work together with you. And now, here I am patching into some confidential secret share-a-thon. Honest, I'm with the Inspector on this one. The CID's gone way out of line. They've been keeping this whole ulterior motive behind the space program under wraps from not only the public, but regular law enforcement too. Putting civilians under lock and key just tops it all off, even if one of them's the President's daughter. That's enough excuse to help out a bit until the Inspector can make it back. But only within the bounds of the law, got it? I'm not looking to lose my badge here.
To put it mildly, yes. Though we weren't counting on you all returning so quickly.
Late last night, an orb mail came in from Agnes and Ren saying they were back in the capital. But when they didn't respond to us all morning, alarm bells started going off in our heads.
That's right. Just have a look for yourself.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. No interference, even while under shard soundproofing. All right, this should do. Sorry, Odette. You too, Albert. I did try to send this directly to Van at first, but the main channels around the capital are completely blocked off, so I decided to use a land bypass instead. Please deliver this video to Van and them if possible. They should be arriving from Anchorville right about now. For the moment, try visiting Monmar in the 8th District. Oh yes, and let me give you the address of his go-to informant. At the moment, I'm being confined in a corner of the presidential office. But although they've placed me in a room devoid of any terminals or network access, it does have, if nothing else, a security camera. And thanks to a little trick I had up my sleeve, I was able to hijack it and send you this message. Oh, and don't worry, no one's been rough with me in the slightest. They even provided me with a luxurious breakfast this morning. In all likelihood, they're planning to set me free just as soon as this afternoon's rocket launch has concluded. My apologies, though. I was separated from Agnes and Dominique last night. It seemed as though they had some sort of discussion with the president, but I wasn't able to catch it on the interior surveillance system. Also, while I hate to say this where Judith can hear, there's definitely something going on with Dominique. Judging by a rather disquieting exchange between her and Kincaid, could it be that she has a connection to Professor Hamilton? What's more, those white replicas are apparently the professor's work. I'm still wrapping my head around it, but it must be doubly hard on you, Katra. Now, on to the main concern. I don't believe Agnes has been taken very far away. To start, the president has no plans to leave Edith. That would suggest he is seeing his plans through from somewhere in the vicinity. You may think, if not here in the presidential office, then perhaps the ruling party's headquarters, or else the capital's garrison, which you've previously visited. Wrong on both counts. It's bound to be a confidential location beyond the likes of either of those. For example, a place easily accessible from the head of state's official residence and capable of sustaining attacks from weapons of mass destruction. Ah, here's a shot in the dark. Maybe the presidential office has an underground sector of sorts. I doubt I can keep the wool pulled over their eyes for much longer, so this'll have to end here. Be seeing you soon. Oh, and don't forget the birthday party arrangements. Agnes's presents won't get themselves.
But lunch is ready.
I ordered something quick and filling to eat. Can't head into battle with no fuel in the tank.
We asked them to make enough to go around, so feel free to have as much as you want.
Never seen you rush out this soon after coming home. But I can tell it's for a good reason. No sense holding you up with my rambling then. Dinner will be on the table tonight too, so you best not miss it.
Got it. Appreciate you looking out for us.
We'll make sure to bring our appetites.
You've got something special cooking to commemorate the launch, right? Can't wait to see how it pairs with a nice, stiff drink.
I'm still a little concerned about Yorda, but she does seem to be looking healthier now. As I said this morning, though, don't go pushing yourself too hard. Can you promise me that?
Fine, whatever. And, thanks again.
You're very welcome. And thank you to Elaine for looking after her.
Not at all. She's been a great asset to us in return.
Yume and I will be heading out soon, but don't be afraid to call if anything comes up, okay? I'd also like to settle on a time for Agnes's birthday party sooner rather than later.
Yeah, definitely.
Assuming we're fast enough, you'll be able to ask her yourself this evening.
I shall assist however I can as well, once a decision is reached.
Count me in too. With her school friends on the guest list, it'll probably be a full house.
Van?
What's wrong, Humes?
Oh, nothing. It's just, you still haven't figured out a present for Agnes yet, right? I'll help you pick something, but you gotta come back so we can go together.
Sounds good to me. We can even load your bicycle up in the truck and bring it with.
Yeah.
Not much longer now.
Excuse me, Van? Sorry to ask while your hands are so clearly full, but mind if we chat a bit?
Aaron, catch. Long as it's quick. Could have sworn you were supposed to be in Tharbad, though.
The event ended yesterday, so I caught an airliner back here this morning. The thing is, well, I'm just about to go to a launch viewing in the 3rd District with Yume and Paulette. She and Victor already gave me their blessings on this, but basically I plan on telling Yume about me being her father today. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, though. What do you think? Is it too soon?
I'd say it's a great idea. You go for that gold, Mr. Champ.
Odette!
Oh, thank goodness! You were able to meet up with the Spriggan!
Give me a break. You don't get to act all surprised after that call you made right before we boarded the train.
The way you pretended everything was fine just made it even more obvious it wasn't.
That's why, after discussing between ourselves, the 3 of us decided to cancel our trip. We figured that maybe there was something we could do to help.
Then they came to hound me about it, so I went ahead and brought them here. Could be they're just not willing to turn their backs on this. I know I can't when it comes to Ren.
Well, duh! Agnes and us are tight! Just think of how hard we worked on the school festival together.
Oh, Lyle. You weren't even on the festival committee. I guess being classmates gives you an in, though.
We'll stay out of this if you don't need any more hands on deck, but otherwise, all you have to do is give the word.
it's launch day, but there aren't that many people in Von Tai.
They aren't running any live streams on those vehicles either. But it sounds like the other districts are still packed.
Shifting to maintenance mode. Shifting to maintenance mode. Activating maintenance mode. Skills changed. Sorry, that's a single element slot. Skills changed. Sorry, that's a single element slot. Looking to adjust your ordnance?
Could be we'll spot some familiar
Good stuff.
faces. We ought to take a look around.
Shard search?
Very well.
All right.
Would the goddess be up?
Search time.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Finally. Thought I'd never get through. Just made off toward Longlai last I heard. She figured she wouldn't be able to get in touch with you anymore, so here I am to pass her message along. Name's Yona Sacred. Deputy Development Chief at the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch.
Even should you forge ahead into the ninth domain, you will find that its innermost depths have already been sealed off. For Professor Novartis, you see, has sequestered himself within to conduct his final analyses on the Abyss's contents. That key, however, can be used to open the forbidden door, though doing so will like as not require the aid of the Foundation.
Good stuff.
Great pride in my culinary. Have a taste of my gourmet offerings. Your tongue will thank you.
Damn you, Shino. Where do you even get that stuff?
Check out Eddie's deals. What's it gonna be? Later. What's it gonna be? Later. What's it gonna be? Later.
Chalk one up.
Now,
Let's do a search. Let's do a search.
Here's that premium item you had your eye on. Treasures like these are hard to come by, you know. Here's that premium item you had your eye on. Treasures like these are hard to come by, you know.
Shifting to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
course! You may rely on me. Maintenance mode. Let me handle this. Of course! You may rely on me.
Shifting to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
Of course! Don't worry. Citri's got your back. Of course! You may rely on me. Don't. Maintenance mode engaged.
Looking to adjust your orbments?
Switching to maintenance.
I'll work my magic.
Don't worry. Citri's got your back.
Right.
Might as well, if we're already teaming up in the real world. Waiting around by myself would be kinda boring. Plus, my bit as a guardian's done, so I've got no more orders on that end. Feels a little weird logging in as part of the hero party, though. Sure, whatever. You clearly need the help.
Please select a store. This is what we have for sale. Please come back again anytime. This is what we have for sale. Thank you very much. Preparing for another adventure. We have all sorts of goods. Thank you very much. Enjoy your adventure. Nyum, nyum. What are we going to get? There. Thank you for waiting.
Alrighty.
What's this? Beginning decryption. There. Thank you for waiting. I spy today's dessert. Such a tantalizing assortment. Of course. Allow me. How pretty!
Another mark of Rosenberg doll sophistication. What are we going to get? There. Thank you for waiting.
Good stuff.
Do whatever you want, for all I care.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Shifting to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot. Leave this. Shifting to maintenance mode. Welcome. Preparing for another adventure? This is what we have for sale. Please come back again anytime. Take care of yourselves.
Chalk one up.
And who might you be? Those may have been the first Zemurian words I ever heard. Rufina Argent. Although she wasn't a Dominion, she was still a knight of the Gralsviter trusted deeply by Her Holiness, my grandmother. Supposedly, she found me in the middle of the wilderness on the outskirts of Zemuria when I was about 4 years old.
Where are you?
At the time, I was apparently speaking words completely alien from any heard in Zemuria. Although now, I can't recall anything from back then myself. Maybe whatever role, whatever identity I had before was completed and overwritten once my role in this world was defined. Rufina took me home with her to the holy city of Arteria, where I was introduced to the woman I'd come to think of as my grandmother, Pope Orestes. I was just a little girl, only able to speak in tongues. Yet, she seemed to understand everything, and took me under her wing. It was written a final saint would appear just before the end times, though only in an apocrypha known as the Hidden Book of Arict. I'm still not completely certain whether I am this person, but it was clear that it was to be a girl who would appear from beyond Zemuria. I spent most of my childhood in the Tranquil Gardens, the holy courtyard of the Papal Palace, located in the rear of the Grand Cathedral. Though I was kept a secret, there were several people who came to visit me. Some, I could tell, did so with ill intent. I spent roughly 10 years there, under the guidance of my grandmother and others. It would seem that even as a young girl, I never had much of a sense of who I was. I learned the Zemurian language quickly, and would respond to others with whatever words and demeanor they most wanted to hear. To some, this was all the proof they needed that I was the saint, seeing such an ability as being perfectly suited to the role. However, grandmother, Rufina, and Rufina's friend all seemed to think otherwise. When I was 8 years old, I suddenly manifested a power that had been lying dormant in me, the Akashic Eye. Silvery irises said to be held by the final saint. The first thing those eyes showed me was Rufina hugging a young boy I'd never seen before, smiling lightly as she passed away. I screamed and lost consciousness. When I awoke, grandmother was there tending to me. She informed me then that Rufina had met her tragic end. It was at that point that I decided I would fulfill the role as saint that had been laid out for me. Not necessarily because of this power that I now held, but because I wanted to believe there was some important meaning behind Rufina finding me that day. So, with the informal authority the role granted me, I started to gather intel at the age of 10. I was given free rein to mobilize the Papal Guard's Iscariot unit, so I deployed them across the continent. Using my eyes, I would scan the information they would bring me, looking closely for signs of the end. Liberl, Crossbell, the Erebonian Empire. There were many places that drew my interest, but there was one in particular I kept being drawn toward. The one right at the center of this world, rather, of the continent of Zemuria. The Calvard Republic. Amidst the jumble of colors, my silver eyes caught sight of an immeasurable white void. And then, at 14 years old, I bid farewell to my grandmother and left for the Republic, pretending to be the daughter of an Eastern trader. I'd initially intended to stay working behind that facade, but I became interested in film after seeing a certain someone's career take off. What's more, this new friend of mine took it upon herself to send my information to a talent agency without asking. As a result, well, I decided I'd have to fulfill my role in a very different way than I originally planned. But for some reason, I get the feeling that neither Her Holiness nor Rufina or her friend will mind. It doesn't change the fact that I'm still committed to my mission, but... well, I suppose it's simply all part of the goddess's plan.
Hey, Miguel! I'm here with today's rations. It's Grandma's specialty. Stew made from non-fat milk powder. Make sure you eat it slow so you can really savor it, okay?
Oh, thank you. Stew is always a picker-upper. Although it'd be nice if there was a bit of meat in it.
Hey now, don't be picky. You know we normally only do that when everyone goes out and hunts monsters together. Oh, Mrs. Nanai! Here's a change of diapers and some small undergarments for you. There's even a pacifier and a rattle. Dad said they found them while the men were out on one of their expeditions.
Oh, why thank you. Certainly something to be grateful for in times like these. I'll have to give and the others my thanks. Oh, goodness. Oh, there. Looks like someone's awake now.
Peekaboo! Oh, you're a little cutie, aren't you? Let's see. The answer is x minus 2 in parentheses times x plus 7 in parentheses.
Yes, that's correct. My. Looks like we're starting to run out of intermediate level material to cover already. I really wish we had a way to let you move on to high school.
Oh, that's the place we read about in our books, right? It sounds like so much fun. It'd be so nice to chat with my friends, work hard in a club, buy snacks at the student store, and to top it all off, I'd find myself a handsome boyfriend.
Dear me.
Oh, you're back, are you? I'm surprised you didn't end up wandering off on a detour like you usually do.
Wash your hands, and then we could have some dinner. Training the new guys at work really has me spent.
Okay. Also, hi, Dad. Hi, Grandma. It's so good to be home.
Van, what is it? You're just imagining it. Don't come in!
Don't!
I told you not to come in. No, it's my fault for not saying anything. But how am I supposed to tell anyone that I've suddenly become a girl? If I had to put it into numbers, normally my body only displays about 10% female characteristics. But right now, I think I'm closer to 60%. Right. Thanks, Van. What's going on? Today, he's even more. no matter what form I take, who I choose to be, I'm still me. And that's thanks to everyone I've met. So, thank you. Van. Yeah, I'll make sure to ask them next time. Especially since you can be indelicate with these kinds of things sometimes. Kind of a waste to go back, huh? I'll keep my reasons for feeling that way to myself. At least for now.
Too slow.
Again?
How annoying. I can't believe you followed me out of the city just to ambush me. You bracers sure are hot-headed these days, huh? Ugh, this is all so stupid. Let's just get back to the city. Are you seriously going to lecture me about this? I was just trying to scare her so she wouldn't get in the way when we confront Ix. That's all. It's my job to bring Ix back. No one else's. How else am I supposed to settle a score? This is all I know. And now, the only family I've ever had, the one person who's always been with me has... In the end, you're just like all the other adults. I can change, I shouldn't give up. Ugh, you act like you know what I've been through. That was just a happy accident. If there's a different path for me, I won't reject it out of hand. But in order to do that...
You need to settle the score. Is that about the whole of it?
I know this isn't like me to say, but, thanks. Maybe I'm feeling a little less hazy about things now. Don't worry. I plan on sticking with you until the job's done. You won't get rid of your temp that easy.
For me, my memories from right now, I never, ever, and I want on Yes to remember them too. Yep, of course. Say cheese! Don't worry, I have an idea. I'm gonna take pictures of her with everyone at the birthday party. And then, I'll give her those pictures with the album. Yep. Since I'm giving all these memories to Agnes, I gotta make sure to do it right. Yep, of course. That's why the day after tomorrow, you gotta make a ton of new memories with me and everyone else. Thanks, Van. You're always making memories with me. Like today, you came with me to take pictures, and it was super duper fun. Really? I'm glad. Yeah!
What are you scheming? What are you scheming?
Thanks!
I'll take that. What? You expecting thanks?
I will cherish this. Thank you very much.
Don't mind if I do.
My thanks, Van.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Chalk one up.
I see. I believe I understand the situation. You've certainly obtained substantial evidence regarding yesterday's events and the behavior of his son.
took you so long? Whatever. This is about work, so I'll keep it brief. The other departments should be making moves on the Secretary Valentino front. I'm assuming the Ministry of Justice has already reached out to you in secret, yes?
Even now, you still find the time to dig around. You are most certainly my son. Anyway, I suppose I should excuse myself. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. Renee, don't try and shoulder too much on your own. Understood?
Father. I see. You're at that food stall in the 2nd District, then. I take it you got drinks after an exchange of information. Unfortunately, I am rather busy. I just needed to confirm some things with you. Judging by your reaction, you haven't leaked any problematic information to the Ministry of Justice. That's fine, then. Given that the CID can't get involved at the moment, I want to avoid causing any disruption between government agencies. I'm sure you understand after what happened in the park, but I recommend being more careful going forward. Now then, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Arkwright.
Even after his old man went out of his way to give us some time alone. I swear, this guy. I don't know what you're thinking, Renee, but I trust you. No matter what's going on, I know you'll tell me the truth eventually. Yeah, no doubt about it. Because that's how the three of us have always been.
Hey, just remember, man, you're not alone.
Exactly. We all know how important this is for you. So we aren't planning to get in your way, but know that we will offer you our support. And that goes for Altina, Toa, and everyone else in Class 7.
Yeah, I know. And it means a lot. But first, we have to get to him. Either way, I hope you'll witness my battle. That should give my blade the power it needs for me to win. I'm sure of it.
Of course we will.
Yeah, we'll get through this. Together.
Brings back memories. I might as well have been a puppet at first. But then I ended up supporting you during our missions, and joined the Thor's branch campus. And by meeting Yuna and the others while studying under your tutelage, I slowly found myself.
And here we are now, still together. I suppose you could say we've been seeing the same sights together for a long time now. And along the way, you grew into someone capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with me as my partner.
Yes, you're right. I hope you'll allow me to keep on supporting you as a member of Thor's, so that we can continue to share the same sights.
Of course. I'm counting on you, Altina.
Hey, can I ask you something? Your partner forgave you, and you even found a way forward all your own. Why try and throw it all away now? No, you know it doesn't work like that. You know these things aren't just temporary. Don't tell me. The reason you're looking out for me, the reason you're respecting our oath is... Is that so? Then I guess I'll take your considerations to heart, if nothing else. Maybe it's a little late for me to say this, but I get the feeling that you and I can come to understand each other.
Well, I don't see why not. But there are still things that neither of us can afford to back down on. As long as you're fine with that, then I'll be glad to have you.
Yeah. Likewise, Kevin.
Everything happened so fast back then. My whole life changed at dizzying speeds. Doing that remote class just now helped me understand something. There are things that don't change. And those things are extremely precious to me.
Yeah, it's the same for me. Not just focusing solely on doing things efficiently, but by putting everyone's heads and hearts together. That's part of what makes Thors Thors.
Exactly. Say, when we get back to the Empire, would you be willing to talk about your experience working at Artemis? Maybe convince them that the branch and main campus could run joint classes together? I mean, I'm sure that would just make things busier for us, but still.
I'm up for it. Let's give it our all. We can do it if we do it together, Rean.
Oh, hello, Van. Yes, actually. It happens to be one I'm very attached to. Since you're here, would you like to watch it with me over tea? Her Holiness the Pope and the Gralsritter's commander call me the Eschaton Saint. Maybe I am a bit of a bad daughter, but I'm glad that I realized this in the end. Van? Thank you. Thank you for helping me see something I'd missed all this time. How strange. I find I love this world all the more now that it has Judith, grandmother, and everyone else in it. This world that you loved so much and tried so hard to protect. Rufina.
The Fifth has departed for the ruined town. I believe we will acquire all evidence needed to pass judgment before the fated hour comes.
Understood. Then once the Dominions have assembled, I will render my sentence. So that I can prevent this world and the people I care about from being undermined any longer.
Hiya, Arkwright. Right on time.
I made it. Here, your package.
Sorry to keep you waiting! This is our famous Cafe de Tiramisu!
Now this is what I'm talking about. I just had to have one while I still could. I tried it when I visited Anchorville once before, and let me tell you, I totally fell in love. I knew I couldn't fool you. I mean, on paper, success is all but guaranteed. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried. It'd be a whole lot easier if my life was the only one on the line. That is, I'm shouldering all the responsibility of a giant nationwide project. And even if the worst-case scenario comes to pass, I can't afford to end up looking lame up there. She sure does. Okay, when I get back and things calm down, let's go on a trip together again.
Welcome, Van. Are you interested in this sort of thing?
I'm sorry for lying, Van. But I didn't want my reading to lead you astray. I hope you won't think less of me for it. Reversed, the world card represents imperfection, but I can't divine anything further. I guess there are limits to fortune-telling. And since I can't see anything, I suppose that means we require a little insurance.
Well, if you insist. Well, if you insist.
Oh, you sure?
I'll take good care of it. My, how thoughtful.
For me? For me? For me?
You're too kind. You're too kind. You're too kind.
Oh, well, aren't you considerate? Oh, well, aren't you considerate? Oh, well, aren't you considerate?
My thanks. My thanks. My thanks.
This means a lot to me. This means a lot to me. This means a lot to me.
I'll treasure it always. I'll treasure it always. I'll treasure it always.
I'll keep it safe. I'll keep it safe. I'll keep it safe.
Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks. Sure, I'll take it.
I'll keep it safe, Green. I'll keep it safe, Green. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Oh, that's awful kind of you.
Sorry to put you out. Sorry to put you out. Sorry to put you out.
My gratitude. My gratitude. My gratitude.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch.
Good stuff. Chalk one up.
Welcome. The Grim Arena, then. This is what we have for sale. Please come back again anytime. Please select a service. Preparing for another adventure? This is what we have for sale. Please enjoy your adventure. Of course. Allow me. There. Thank you for waiting. What are we going to get? Wow! That went well.
Onwards! The adventure begins! The shackled hero sets out. All right, treasure! All right, treasure! The adventure begins. The adventure begins. The adventure begins. Ha! Kicking it into high gear. Loot secured. The adventure begins.
Let's stomp these bugs into the ground. Follow me.
Time to close in.
This'll clinch it. Relax.
Message.
You're mine. Did you even cap off your boost gauge?
Seems about right. I can't get complacent.
Where to now? The shackled hero sets out. The shackled hero sets out. Loot secured. The shackled hero sets out. Loot secured. All right, treasure. The adventure begins. The adventure begins.
Let's stomp these bugs into the ground.
How's that? Don't get too comfortable.
Activating.
Don't bother.
Boost
Good
gauge
chance.
limit increased.
Might want to
Kevin.
mine.
Pack it in.
Activating shield.
Simple. I shall handle this.
Activating skill.
Rack up those macho points, am I right?
I can't get complacent.
Where to now? The adventure begins. Loot secured. The shackled hero sets out. The shackled hero sets out. The adventure begins. The shackled hero sets out. The adventure begins. The adventure begins. Loot secured. The adventure begins. Loot secured. The adventure begins. The shackled hero sets out. The shackled hero sets out. The adventure begins. All right, treasure. Loot secured. Where?
I take great pride in my culinary creations. Do come and partake.